How you doing out there in YouTube land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Today, we have an unboxing. Alright. The honors are going to be done today by my first triad folder, my Cold Steel, Voyager, large, Tonto, hologram blade, beautiful. Stonewash finish. This one's been polished up. That's a little bit shiny. It's a little bit shinier than a standard one is. This had a lot of use over the years. Great knife. Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah. Awesome. Lone Star Hunter 54 SBHT thumb stud version. Mackinac, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Mackinac Hunter with thumb stud and sheath. 54 FBTSL. Alright. This is coming from the Last Viking. Last Viking USA, eBay seller. Last Viking USA. Listen, Last Viking USA on eBay. Great guy to deal with. Highly recommend the Last Viking. Alright, put this out the way. Whoa, these look really nice. Looks like this. Boxes are in perfect shape, not worn out or anything. Here we go. Let's do this one first. The Lone Star Hunter thumb stub version. Got an extra pocket clip. That's probably for the other side if you want to set it for a lefty. Has a good weight to it. Perfectly centered. Mark, that's aluminum backspacer. That would look nicely polished. And polish the lock bar maybe too. And the spine of the blade. You know me. I'm already looking at how I can make it look better. It's a really nice looking knife. I heard a lot of complaints about these scales. You know, they aren't the best looking scales. I think I would like it better if they were maybe a polished G10 or something. Because you can make G10 in different colors. And I think that'd be kind of cool too. I think, or you know, carbon fiber scale would be nice too. Or maybe a better fake looking bone. Like a G10 that's jigged or something. Nice flat grind on this blade. Blade's 3.5 millimeters thick. Let's read the specs on it. So make sure I'm giving you guys the right information on it. This comes from Lynn Thompson Special Projects Catalog, number 45, 2014. Okay, what we're looking at here is a thumb stub version of the Lone Star. It weighs 6.6 ounces according to the magazine, according to the catalog. The thickness is 3.5 millimeters. The blade length is 4 inches. The overall length is 9.25 inches long. You know me, I like to weigh them, guys. So this, guys and gals. So there's a. Let's see how much it weighs. Was it 6.6 ounces? Mine says 6.1. Weighs a lot less than 6.6. 6.1. Yep. It's a really solid feeling knife. Yep, 6.1. And it can be opened fairly fast. This knife feels really heavy duty. Feels like a work knife. I think one day I'll do a video with comparing it to some of the old style American made folders in this style, because I think I have a couple. It's been so long since I looked at them. I have to look in the safe and find them. I'm gonna pull them out and compare them to these new cold steel knives. They're supposed to be imitating like the older style American folders, only now with the tri-it lock. You know, I really like this knife. I wouldn't use it for, you know, it's like a EDC knife or a work knife. It's not what I would call like a self-defense knife, for the simple fact that the handle's a little bit slippery. But you know, that could be conquered too if you put a real grippy scale on it. Then it would be a better, you know, knife for self-defense. But I'd rather use one of the G10 models for a self-defense knife with the American G10. But this knife is really nice if you want like a hunting knife or everyday work knife. If you work in construction or whatever, something that you may need a pocket knife in. It's a very nice knife. It's very heavy duty. It feels very sturdy. It feels like I'm holding a buck knife. That's what it feels like. Or like one of the old case knives or old charade, old timer or something. It feels very good in hand. Maybe for a lot of the new guys that are just getting into knives that didn't never own none of the old original American knives, they wouldn't really realize or appreciate how this feels. But this feels like, you know, it feels like a nice knife. It doesn't feel like a G10 model with the super grippy scales and it'd be super good for tactical use. That's not what this feels like. This feels like a hunting knife. It feels like the knives I grew up with when I was a kid. It has more of that kind of feel. And I think that's what it's supposed to be trying to copy too. And with these nice stainless steel, with the stainless steel frame, and I'm not sure, but I'll find out if this is aluminum backspacer. I bet you it is, and if it is, I'm gonna polish mine. I know this would look really nice with a polished aluminum backspacer, the spine, and a lock bar, the spine of the lock bar, and the spine of the blade polished. The scales aren't so bad that I can't live with them though. But that's the only thing that I would, you know, mark down on this would be the scales. I really don't like the scales that much. They don't look real enough. They look like they're fake. That's good. Is that a good way to put it? But the rest of the knife is a beautiful knife. I mean, this is really a nice knife. Stainless steel. It's a good thickness too. This frame isn't thin. It's like, I don't know, 1.5 millimeters thick, something like that. And it feels really sturdy. It's a little bit heavier though. For those of you that don't like heavier knives, this is like 6.1 ounces, which is about, well, I don't know, the extra large hideout weighs 6.9 ounces. And this is not a big long knife. This is just like, to me it's like a regular size knife. 9-inch knife is like regular. 8 to 9 inch is like the same regular size EDC for me. But I really like it though. It's a very nice knife. Okay, let's check out the next one. Flat ground. Did I say it was flat ground? It's full flat ground. 3.5 millimeters thick. Let's leave it out. Put it this way. It's coming from Last Viking USA. eBay seller. I think he's one of the better eBay sellers on eBay. He's a man of his word. Roman from Last Viking. Ooh. I wanted the sheath. That's the reason why I got the one with the sheath. Is because I wanted a cold steel sheath. I've been wanting one of these cold steel sheaths, and I didn't want to just buy it. And I've been wanting the Mackinac hunter too, because I have a lot of knives that are this size right here, and I was curious to find out if the sheath would work with them, so I could use it with other knives too. But this is a really nice sheath. It reminds me of the old buck sheaths when they were made out of leather. Yeah, this one says genuine leather, made in USA. I love it. I love it. I will be using this sheath. This sheath will get used. Matter of fact, hold on, fellas, guys and gals, let's see something real quick. I want to see if a couple of my other EDC knives will fit in here. These should be the same size. This is a 3.5-inch blade with a hollow ground. Nice thick spine. Look at that. That's a beautiful Bowie blade. These are really nice knives. The grind in that is really nice. The edge looks awesome. That's really a beautiful blade. The weight is feels like it's about the same as the Lone Star, even though it's smaller. The handle is wider than the Lone Star. And the thumb studs are fairly ambidextrous too. This favors the right side thumb stud, but the left side thumb stud protrudes out fairly good. Looks pretty good. But this one is wider than this one. This one's narrower. The blade's only 1/2 inch bigger. You can't really even tell that much. It almost looks like they're the same size, but I know one's big. Well, when you set them like that, you can see it. Okay. Beautiful knives. I think these are beautiful. I want to see if this is aluminum. That's going to look so nice all the way back. Let's compare them to these. This is a Code 4. Code 4 is just a touch bit longer. Okay. It's my favorite, the Lawman. The Lawman's shorter. Hopefully, all three of these will be able to work with this, I hope. That's what I'm hoping. I'm going to try out the Lawman first. Uh-oh. We're in business. We're in business. Yep. Oh, wait a minute, that one doesn't go all the way in. That one doesn't work. The Code 4 doesn't work, but the Lawman does. This one's still stiff. Okay. That fits nice. is sweet. So if I want to carry my lawnmower like that, I can. Code 4 doesn't work with it. Alright. Great setup here. And I'll let you guys know too if this is a plastic backspace or aluminum. I don't know yet. I don't want to comment on it until I take it apart and I find out for myself. It looks like it's aluminum though. I'm pretty sure it's probably aluminum. And if it is, I'll polish it up like this. Like one of those. And see, I'll do the whole spine and everything. Like that. And it'll look like that. But these are really nice looking knives. Except for the scales, I would change up the scales. I'm surprised people aren't out there making custom knife makers aren't out there making scales for these, because these are really beautiful knives. You just change the scales on them, they'd be like a custom made knife. I can see these being somebody stone washing them and acid etching them or acid dipping them or whatever. You can make them look darker with the stone wash. That would look nice. Or totally polishing them, making them all mirror polished, or there's a bunch of different things you can do with them. Make them all black. Do whatever you want. But these are awesome knives for a foundation for a custom knife. For a custom modified factory knife. Awesome foundation. I hope they make these in XHP. Because this is like a work knife. It needs to have a really good work steel. Like a 440C or I haven't had the XHP, but I've just read about it. It's supposed to be like D2, only more stainless. I'm not sure. You know, I haven't tried it out and haven't had a knife with it yet. But it sounds like a really good steel for a heavy duty work pocket knife. You know, one that's going to be cutting things all the time. But these are like hunting knives. This one has a hollow grind. The Mackinac Hunter has a hollow grind, and the Lone Star has a flat grind. Came from Last Viking USA on eBay. Really happy with this purchase. Alright, there it is there. That's all for today. Peace out.